So you don't want to get married right now?
I got a lot going on. So that's a little not in the picture right now.
Right. At some point, you want to get married though?
I don't know. I'm not really pressed about it.
Or you're not?
Yeah.
And what type of man you like?
A good man.
And what's
A good man with morals.
And what's a good man with morals?
Just, a good person. I feel like, yeah, a good person. A good heart.
Good heart.
Yeah.
And are you a good person?
I would think so. I would try. I strive to be.
And so are you?
Yeah. I strive to be.
And are you?
I strive to be.
Are you a good person?
Are you a good person?
No human being is good.
Oh, that's interesting.
That's why
But I think if you attempt to be good, that's still...
it would never work.
Oh.
You can't attempt to be good. Either you are or you're not.
Interesting. All right.
Amazing.
Yeah.
And so, and how would you recognize a good moral man? Have you ever dated?
Yeah, I have a boyfriend.
You have a boyfriend?
I do.
Is he black?
He is. Why do people assume that my boyfriend is black? Serious question.
Because you like hip hop.
I know, but that's very stereotypical.
What do you mean?
Oh, just because I like hip hop, my boyfriend's black?
Yeah.
All right.
Because most of the time, there are exceptions to the rule. When you find non-black women that are into hip hop, it's because they like black guys.
Interesting.
Have you noticed that?
I try not to judge races, to be honest. Yeah.
I know, but you can notice it without judging it.
I guess I haven't noticed.
You're Asian?
I am.
Have you ever dated an Asian man?
No, I think of my brother, so I don't really. Yeah, I'm not too much into Asian men. I'm sorry.
Really?
Yeah. Honestly, I had a tough upbringing, so I was never close to my parents, so I kind of resisted my culture a lot.
Oh.
So I think that has something to do with it.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Without being too personal, can you give me an example of a tough upbringing?
Well, in China, they grew up thinking it's okay to beat your children's ass. So growing up in America, I was just like, F this. So I just rebelled. Yeah,
Really?
Yeah, I was very angry. So that's how I fell in love with hip hop. I put on the Eminem show and was just like an angry child.
Oh, so that kind of explains it too, because when you're angry like that, you try to get away from your parents and go to
Yeah,
another.
I rebelled, man. I was wild.
Really?
Drinking, smoking at 14, like popping fizzles. I'm from the Bay Area, so yeah, we grew up to the hyphy movement.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was crazy early.
Really?
So now I don't party at all. I'm just...
You totally calm down.
Yeah, I just smoke weed now.
You just smoke weed?
Yeah.
No pills or drinking or anything?
No, I did drop acid recently and it was great, but...
You dropped acid recently?
Yeah, we went to Joshua Tree. It was great.
Joshua Tree? Mm-hmm. And what did that feel like to be on acid?
So I used to rave a lot. So I used to do acid like back in college. It's just such a happy feeling. I feel like it just makes you happy and elated and just, you see the world in a different lens, I feel like.
Oh, I see.
And I think it really opens your creativity. You've ever done shrooms or acid?
No. I think when I was in my 20s, one time I was at a party and they convinced me to do window pane.
Oh, what is that?
It's a little acid that's on a little thin piece of paper.
Oh, okay, interesting.
And you put it on your tongue, it melts on the tongue,
Yeah.
and then everything starts moving.
Oh, wow.
I saw a brick. It was a frog made out of stone, and it started moving.
Oh, wow.
I'm like, oh my God. And that's the last time I did that.
Really?
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
And that's the same effect you get?
Yeah, I was seeing crazy shit. Yeah, I couldn't move. It was great. Yeah.
It was great?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I feel like I don't party anymore, so I just really wanted to feel something.
Yeah.
And yeah, so it was great.
Would you do it again?
Yeah, I love acid.
Really?
Yeah. Did you see recently that Diplo ran the LA Marathon on acid?
No.
I was like, wow. props to him. Like, that's incredible. Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah.
And so you have your own brand of weed?
So THC Design gave me my own strain, Shirley's Temple, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
And what does it mean, strain? Like,
Just like a weed strain, so yeah.
it's good? Mm-hmm. And you smoke every day?
Not, maybe. I'm not as heavy of a smoker as people think. I usually work, so I work a lot.
Right.
I usually smoke at night if anything.
Your boyfriend, how does he feel about you smoking?
Oh, he smokes more than me.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, it's great.
Really?
Yeah.
So do you obey him?
What does obey him mean?
Like, you know how the man is over the woman, right?
I disagree. Why does the man have to be over the woman?
Because if men don't guide women, then our old women go out of control.
What you mean?
Like, you know how women make illogical decisions? They're
Okay.
very emotional. Mm-hmm. But if they had a man to guide them, they're more.
I think women control men more, but
They do. It's unfortunate.
oh, okay.
Do you control your boyfriend?
I don't control nobody. I don't think anybody should control anyone. I think it's a mutually loving relationship where no one has to control anyone.
If your boyfriend said to you, okay, starting today, you have to obey me,
Why would I gotta obey him?
would you obey him?
No. Why does it have to be an obey thing?
Because that's the order of life.
I disagree.
Do you believe women are equal to men?
Yeah.
What?
You don't?
No.
I'm out of here. No, I'm just kidding.
How are they equal to men? In what way?
I think we're all equal. Why does one gender have to have precedence over the other?
But how are women equal to men?
Because we're all human.
No.
Why does gender matter?
Because women are weak and men are strong. I know they're weak today.
How
the men
are women
also.
weak?
Because they're emotional.
Just because we're emotional, we're weak?
Yeah, emotion. An emotional person is a weak person.
Interesting.
Isn't that true?
I mean, I don't think anything's wrong with having emotions.
What's right with it?
We all have emotions. We're all human.
But what's right with it, though?
What's wrong with it?
No, what's right with
What's
it?
wrong with it?
Emotional people weak. They don't make right decisions. They tend to follow others. They overreact and that kind of stuff.
I think you could work on it though.
But that's what's wrong with it. So
Okay.
tell me what's good about emotions.
You can express yourself. I don't know.
So you do a lot of work with people about mental health. Mm-hmm. Exactly what is mental health?
Whew, that's a good question. It's your mental state. It's your well-being. It's how you operate. That's a good question. I wonder if you look it up. Can someone look it up? I don't know. But it's your mental state. You know, I've struggled with depression, anxiety my whole life. So
You have?
yeah. So those issues and those disorders are real, very real to me. And I have a very soft spot for people that also suffer.
And so what does it feel like to be mentally ill?
When I was in the thick of it,
yeah.
it feels like you don't want to be here on this earth. It feels like you're not worthy. It feels like, yeah, everything is a struggle. Getting
Really?
through the day is a struggle. Yeah.
Wow. And what caused mental illness?
I definitely think it's environmental. Going back to my parents, just my upbringing. But also I think it's genetics too. But I would definitely say it's environmental.
And when you say environmental, what does that mean?
What you're surrounded with, how you deal with situations, your reality.
So your parents were mentally ill as well?
Oh, I'm not sure about that. In China, they never really had like depression and anxiety stuff. So I don't
They didn't?
I don't think so. So I think to them it was like, what's wrong with you? So yeah.
And so did you grow up in China or America?
Oh, here, I was born here.
Oh, but you go over there sometime to visit?
No, my parents are just Chinese. But they're very traditional Asian parents. So that's the only reason I'm bringing it up.
Um, do they know you're dating a black guy?
Nope.
They don't know it?
Nope. That's definitely going to be awkward. Yeah.
And why?
Because I feel like my parents are racist. They definitely, want me to marry an Asian dude. My brother, his fiance is Asian. She's like their perfect match. But yeah.
How do they feel, your brother and his fiance feel about you dating a black guy?
My brother knows me, so I feel like
he's not bothered by
nah. If anything, it's just gonna be really awkward at the wedding when they find out that my boyfriend's black. It's gonna be real awkward, but it's okay.
And so you plan to marry this guy one day?
I don't know. We not there yet. It's been very rocky, so we're just trying to figure it out.
So it's been very rocky between the two of you?
Yeah, just we figured out communication was key, and we haven't been communicating, but we're working on it. Yeah, we definitely love each other. It's just a lot of, I feel like too, my industry can be a lot, so.
Yeah. So do you believe if you were to obey him?
Why do I gotta obey my boyfriend? That's what I'm trying to figure.
That way it would be rocky.
Why do I have to obey him? No, I'm against this.
Really?
I am putting my foot down. Why do I have to obey my boyfriend?
Because if not, it's never going to work.
Obey like what? What do I have to obey?
Him.
Like what though?
Let's say he say, you can't, you went to the store, right? And you wanted to buy some candy. I know you probably don't eat a lot of candy, but candy.
I love candy. That's
you
like
do?
the number one thing I do.
Really?
Yeah, it's terrible.
And let's say he say, you can't eat candy. You can't buy it.
I wish he would say that. I've been trying to stop eating candy for like 10 years now.
Really?
Yeah, I would love to obey that. Next.
Why do you think he hasn't told you no candy?
He eats candy too.
Wow.
Yeah.
Is he a beta or alpha?
I don't know what the that means. What does that mean?
A weak man or a strong man?
I would assume strong.
You would assume, but what's reality?
I think he's strong.
Well, why haven't he made you stop eating candy then?
Why does he have to tell me to stop eating candy?
You need him to tell you to stop. You just said it.
I don't need him to do nothing.
But you said, I wish he would tell me to stop eating.
I mean, he eats candy too, so I don't think, yeah.
Right.